Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Underrail. Now, on this episode, we're going to continue where we left off and try to find Newton over here in this area. Now, we don't know he's over here, but the other two routes are pretty hard, and to go those, we're going to need more ammo and definitely some more health packs. So I'm guessing, or hoping at least, that this is the area we need to go to. Before we go up there, I'm definitely going to repair my crossbow, or at least try to. This will be the first time I'm trying to do it. Yeah, it actually sure did work. So now we should be able to hit a little bit more often, a little bit stronger, with any luck. Let's see, what else do we got? It's 5 to 9. This will be better. Just in case we run out of crossbows, bolts, we can switch to our melee weapon. That's pretty much all I can do for now. So let's go up here. And we know there's an enemy up here, so we'll just have to take it easy. Take it slow. Hopefully get the first shot. He saw me right away. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to, what if I back up and close the door? And then I can end the turn. Let's see what happens. Did he show up? Open the door. No, there he is right there. I'll close it again. Wait for him to get a little closer. The way I can either use my melee weapon and then close the door. Oh, there he is right there. He's just waiting for me. What about with this weapon? Only a 10% chance. Okay, so let's use our bolt, and let's do an aim shot so we can make it count. Nice. Still didn't do that much damage to him, unfortunately. Let's close the door. Oh, we don't have enough. It costs 27? No, 25 points to do it. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and end the turn. Ouch. So let's see, costs 27. So we can attack once and close the door once, it looks like. You know what? I may just close the door and wait for this to come back. Give it a couple turns. Make every one of those bolts count. Because as you can see, I don't have too terribly much ammo left, so I definitely don't want to waste it if I don't have to. Nice, 31. Can't close it, so I gotta take another hit. These guys hit pretty hard. So close it up. May actually have to use a health hypo. Wish I could use these. But we're still in combat, and you have to be over 40% health, which is, it kind of makes these almost worthless. Like, you can only use them after the battle, and it just kind of sucks, because most of the time I go far below that in my health. Okay, so let's end the turn. There we go. Put it up. Make it count. Oh, come on. That's just ridiculous. Guess wait. Take the hit and wait. It kind of sucks that they don't give you some other way to heal yourself. Like in Baldur's Gate, you could sleep for the night, and you'd risk getting attacked if you did it someplace unsafe. There we go. But, you know, you could at least do that back in town or someplace you thought was safe. But in this game, pretty much the only way I've found to heal myself so far is to use those bandages and things of that sort. So, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and leave. I can't even open the door, can I? That sucks. Let's see if it'll let me open the door this time. Oh, sure won't. I should be able to kill him on this turn, unless, of course, I miss. And in fact, I may not even actually be able to kill him on this turn. That sucks. Waste all my bolts, aren't you? What if I just go for it again? Don't kill me. Should get 2 turns out of this. Come on, let me kill him. There you go. Click on the So what do I get? Insectoid salamander. Component insectoid saliva. Oh, we've already gotten that before. Man, I can't believe I have to use one of these again so soon. Actually, I have to wait till my turn's over. There we go. There we go. Not even full life either. Man, I hope there's another way I can start making some of those, because I definitely go through those a lot faster than I think we should. Metal scraps. Component, various pieces of metal such as shrapnel and small metal components. Let's come over here and see what we got. This is definitely going to get sticky here. Oh, great. I have one shot. I guess let's take it. But no, don't get me. You know, nah, we don't have the life to fight him. Not like that. Suck. He's gonna get all those free hits on me. Here we go. Can I end the turn now? Still can't end the turn. This may end badly if I can't in combat. Come on, let me open the door, at least in combat, so I can open the door. Unbelievable. I realize there's an enemy on the other side of that door, but he can't get through it, so I should be at least able to end combat and leave. There we go. Maybe the developers heard me. This is a very difficult game. Definitely did not, you know, make it easy on you. Let's go ahead and pick up as many of these before we go back. I'm gonna need to buy some more bolts, and preferably be able to sell some of these. Very least, maybe be able to capture some of those hoppers after I turn them in, get some cash, and do something like that. Okay, let me check my quest journal real quick. Capture 3 cave hoppers, so he only wanted 3, not 5. Retrieve the package, so that's it. That's all I got so far. I wish there was a skill. Maybe there is. Maybe he's already put it in here. I don't know, the guy who's designing the game. But I wish there was a skill that when you use some of these items, especially like hypos, you could have a chance at recycling the actual needle that you need to then make another one out of it. They have that kind of in what was the game? It's not Borderlands. It was the other one. Man, I can't think of the name now. But when you fired your rounds, you had a chance of gaining the shells from like the shotguns or the 22 or whatever like that, and then you could use those later on and actually make ammo out of them. So, you know, it's not a huge impact on the game, but it would be one of those little neat aspects that you could have for people who needed that little boost. So let's see what he has to trade. So he wants to buy 2 traps and 4 lockpicking devices, and he actually has a health hypo. How much he wants for that. Well, that's not bad. He only wants 17. I could deal with 17. In fact, I could probably sell him a trap for a lockpick. You know what? I'm going to sell him a trap. Actually, he's not going to give me that much for the trap. That sucks. He's only going to give me 4 for something he really, really wants. I already have a fishing rod, so I don't need his, although his is a little bit better than mine. It's like blue. Mine's not. That's the exact same thing. He has no ammo, though, unfortunately. He does have some bandages. Let's see how much. 28, that's not bad. I got 388. definitely need that stuff, so let's go ahead and trade. Head back to town. Hopefully they have some stuff I can actually use. And I'll go ahead and turn that quest in as well while I'm here to get the hoppers, but still do got to go out and get Newton. I hope I'm not infected. Stand by for scan. I just know it. This is going to turn bad one of these times. These guys are going to turn evil. I'm going to do something they don't like. And to take it out on me, they're going to try to kill me. I'm going to have to fight my way back in. It's probably not going to be till the very end of the game, but you know. Where was he? Was he in medical? Actually, I think he was in the pens. That's right. Let's head over here. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of cash out of this. Big Brett. What can I do for you? I've got your hoppers. Excellent work. Here's your payment. So, would you like to name them? You're kidding, right? Aren't we just going to eat them eventually? Sure, no thanks. Aren't we just going to eat them? Eventually, yes, but until then, I need to keep track of them. And it's easier if you give them names. Alright then, I'll pass anyway. So let's say, alright then. So what's it gonna be? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Well, that's kind of cruel, but it's funny. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, for those of you who are DuckTale fans. Arthos, Porthos, and Aramis. I butchered that last name. That's the Three Musketeers. I think there's actually 4 of them, but those are only 3. And then I'm not going to even try to pronounce the first 2, and the Nietzsche is the last one. I'm guessing those are, you know, people throughout history. Actually, forget it. So I am a Three Musketeers fan, so I'm going to go with this one. So be it. Continue. Oh, and what about Newton? I didn't see him. Please go back and look for him. I'm really worried now. He's been out for hours. Who knows what could have happened? I will see you later. So we will go back out there. Let's check the pin. We got Cave Hopper, Porthos, Arthos. Let's see, Aramis. So we do have them all in there. Maybe that will come into play later on with another type of quest. We're going to go down to the armory. It's unfortunate that we didn't or aren't able to buy ammo from that guy outside, especially since we went through all that effort to get lower prices. It would be nice that, you know, he would sell to us other than these guys, but let's see, what do we need? We need bolts. Bolt standard. Man, we really expensive, 3,900. We don't need all of them. What about 22s? 22. No 22s here. That sucks. And this guy wants firearms, grenades, belts, crossbow parts, leather armor. In fact, I can make it leather armor if he had some blueprints. He does have some blueprints. We'll see if he has one for a health pack. How to create... That's not the health packs, are they? Hand grenades, mine, pistols, SMG, sniper rifle, and tactical vest. Let's see actually how much he wants for that. He only wants 196. That's not bad. I'm not gonna give it to him, but let's see how much he wants for that. 391. It's pretty much all my cash, but 200 bolts is hard to argue with. That's a lot of bolts. Shouldn't run low on them for a while. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and trade. Let's see, what else do we got? We need... I wish he had the blueprints for healing. Could really use that. I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to everything else. I'm not gonna sell anything. Oh, actually, wait. Before we do that, let's see. Where are they? The things we've just been harvesting this whole time. Lake mushrooms. And he doesn't even want it. 96 lake mushrooms for 9 credits. I guess that's not completely bad, because they are free and they spawn so quickly, but we'll just hold off. I mean, it's not really worth it for 9 credits. In fact, I guess I'll wait. cave tunnel. It's gonna heal up first. I wish we could come back and go to bed in our bunker or whatever and heal up that way. Seems such a waste to use these things and not get half of the use out of them. Open the gate. And I'm hoping that they haven't respawned in this amount of time. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I haven't seen them respawn while you're gone, but you never know. They may get harder and harder as we progress further into the zone. Considering everything is limited, you know, the health, the ammo, you know, just pretty much everything you get is limited to what you can find or make out of these things you get, and even those things are limited based off of how much ammo you can have, which is based on how much money you have and items as well. So it's all very restrictive. Like, the game programmer will know roundabout what items and what amount of ammo and things of that sort you will have at a certain point. So if they just keep adding more and more guys back where you've already hunted, eventually you won't even get back anywhere because you just run out of everything and you just won't be able to do anything. So I don't really see him going that route, but we'll just have to wait and see. Unless later on in the game, you know, you just start finding things a lot easier and being able to make stuff you know, yourself rather than having to rely on like NPCs to sell it to you, which would be nice. That would be more like the games I'm used to, those MMOs that you can really you know, just go out and hunt or harvest in areas you know where they spawn and put things together. It takes a little bit of your time, but allows you to do things you normally wouldn't be able to do, especially if you make mistakes. So in fact, let's put on stealth. There he is. Go ahead and get the first shot, which didn't work. 93%. Nice. Let's see. Yep, you can hit me. In fact, I'll come over here, shut the door again if I can. I probably don't have to do it this way, but, you know, aim shot is going to make this fight a lot quicker. I'll waste a lot less bolts, and hopefully take a lot less damage. Nice. Close the door. Definitely seems like you got to use your surroundings in this game a lot more than you would in other games. Very unforgiving. A little bit more, I wouldn't have to take these next couple of hits, which is going to put my life under 40%. Wait, a couple more. Your life should regenerate too in between, so that'd be a nice little touch. Nice, got it. What do we got here? Another saliva gland. You know you're going to be coming up on another enemy. Might as well. In fact, let me put my stealth on just in case I can spot him before he does me. In fact, these aren't even... I heard something. These aren't even selectable, so... Oh, there he is right there. Let's come down here. In fact, let's open this door first. Maybe we can use this for our advantage. Seriously? 83% chance I had the drop on him and I can't even get him? 13 rather than like 26. It's a complete waste. Guess we'll run in here. Close the door. Nope. This one's gonna be tough because I don't know if we're gonna have enough life to get through it. hypo spray I guess I can use. This sucks, man. I'm gonna be completely out. It does seem mildly weird that these things can't get through doors. I mean, how did they get in here? There's no cracks in the wall from what I can see, and if they can't get through the door in the front, then they should have died of starvation in here. This is not going to end well. Still gonna take a whole nother 2 turns. Yeah, I need to work on those points to stop those hits. Those things are just crazy. 18, 19 points each hit, and he gets 2 of them. I need to put something into that. Ugh, seriously. Okay, no crits, no crits. Oh, nice. 9. Okay, so if I get this next hit and I don't miss, then I'll survive. But if I don't, we'll have to start this all over again. Nice. And I'm just hoping that there's nobody else. Let's see, what do we get? Psi Beetle component. Psi Beetle is not only tough, but also acts as an amplifier of psionic activities. Quality 20, required crafting skill, mechanics, and biology. We have it in mechanics for 20, but biology we have none, so let's look in here first. Maybe we can find some health potions. Nothing. Mechanical 25, come on. What am I off by, like 1? Old diver's helmet, oddity. Old and rusty diver's helmet. Doesn't look fit for purpose anymore. Pick up and study this item to gain 100 points of experience. You can study this item up to 2 times. And of course we get a hypo spray, or hypo, which is exactly what we wanted. What else do we get? Boot spring component. It literally gives a spring to your step, but it's quite noisy. So that might be kind of cool to be able to put that into a boot and get a few more turns out of it, but make some noise in the process. Might be something worth trying. I haven't been able to do anything with those vents yet, even though I got a tool way back when to do something with it. Still nothing down here. Hope there's no enemies. Ah, there he is, hiding behind something. Flare, it's a tool, essential tool when into depths of the Underrail. Use light up an area for 30 seconds and immediately reveals any stealth targets when it lands. Well, that's kind of cool. I wonder if it's able to be picked back up and used over and over again, if it's just a one-time use. There's Newton. What? Oh, thank God. I thought it was a goner. Are you Newton? Big Brett sent me to look for you. I've been out here of SGS for a while now. I won't disturb you. Goodbye. Yes, I'm Newton. You won't believe what happened. Big Brett sent me to catch some cave hoppers, but I ventured too far to the west and ran into Psi Beetles. I started running and ended up here. Somehow I got my leg cut. It was bleeding a lot, but it's fine for now. I just want to get back. Look, I'm weakened from my wound. I can walk, but I can't fight. Could you please get rid of all those darn bugs for me, and then come back? It'd be too dangerous for me otherwise. So, they're all dead. The path is clear. Yeah, sure, I'll be back. You were such a coward, but I'll see what I can do. So, yeah, they're all clear. Great, let's get out of here. I just want to get back. So, I'm skipping over the language, guys. So, I hope you guys don't mind that. You're welcome to read it, but I try to keep it PG for everybody and not use any of this harsh language. Wow, is it going to zap us back already? I was going to say. So that's it, huh? Just head on back now. So before you start this quest, as you see, guys, you may want to go ahead and buy a little bit more ammo. You may run out. Then again, you may not if you're careful with your shots and you pick the right ones. Probably will be able to get through pretty easy with what you have, but okay, let's head back down. Pick up more of these mushrooms. I know it's gonna be slow, but hey, you know, 6-7 credits may be exactly what we have to do to get enough money to buy the things we want. Is just come out here and harvest. And if you guys listen to the sound, it's actually pretty good. I mean, you can tell there's nothing fancy to it. He didn't get a symphony to do this, but even just the small little additions that he throws in there really brings this area to life. It's a great game considering it's not a huge budget or anything. That, you know, just a couple people or even one person could do this. It definitely takes me back to. I mean, this would have been a great, like, 5-star rated game back in the day when you know, games like this were coming out. Not a big fan of loading screens anymore, but a lot of games have them still, so I'm not counting points off for that. Very few games have it within their ability to just make the entire thing as just one long. And even they use little cheats to make it seem like it is, even though it's really not. And we've already talked to him, so... Stand by for bioscan tomorrow. Bioscan complete. You're all clear. I'd love to do the voice for this guy right here, Malcolm. Do it and make it like a Texan accent, you know? That'd just be funny to actually be in a video game. So let's go down. Was it the pens? Yeah, I think he wanted to find out first. Let's head over here and talk to him real quick. Find out what he says for bringing the guy back. What can I do for you? About Newton? Yes, did you see him down there? He ran into some side beetles and had to hide in an abandoned warehouse just west from the Mushroom Cove. I had to help him get back here. He hurt his leg, but he'll be okay. Pasquale is patching him up. I didn't see him, so let's tell him the truth. I told him to be careful, not to wander off too far. Well, glad he's alright, and thank you for helping him. That is all as far as I'm concerned. You can go back to Tanner. Okay, let's head back to Tanner with absolutely no life. See what we get next. Hopefully that will end the day and we can rest, because we were pretty much out of... Where was he? Was he in the... Yeah, the cantina, that's right. Pretty much out of health potions. When I say pretty much, I mean completely. I'm done with Brett's quest, now what? Excellent, I have another task for you. Gorski has led an expedition into the nearby GMS compound and has requested that you specifically join them there. Go to the station platform exit and talk to Essie. She can instruct you on how to get the GMS compound. After you've completed this task, come and see me. So we're going to go ahead and actually we have a level, so before I forget that, let's do something with that. In fact, we got 1 point into this, which is kind of nice. So let's see. Constitution, stamina, perception, will, intelligence. You know what? I'm gonna go with life. Got 40 more points. We needed 25 into, was it electronics, to open up that chest. I'm gonna do a few more points into tailoring, get it up to 10 at least. We did have something to use on this one, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to put some points into that. Dodge and evasion. No, that wasn't what it was. Where was it? Enhances your own mental processes and take greater control of your body. Protects electromagnetic fields. And harness. That's probably what we need to protect ourselves, but I'll put a couple points in each one just in case. Same thing. Actually, we're going to have to put some points into melee because that seems like what we're going to be using here pretty soon. I'll lower this down by 5. There we go. Any feats? Actually, we do get another feat. Conditioning. Reduces all mechanical heat and cold damage taken by 10% plus 1 for every point in Constitution above 5. That seems pretty nice because that's what we're getting hit with. Hit and run. Every time you kill an enemy with your melee or ranged weapon, your movement points are reset to 25, cannot exceed your maximum if they were below that number. Movement points. Well, I guess that's great if you were going to run away, but reduced armor penalty, ninja looting, which we haven't really got into in any of those yet. Increased damage against rooted, stunned, and incapacitated targets by 35% and against slow targets by 20. Paranoia, we've already done that, looked at it. Electric devices you create either consume 25% less energy or have 35% greater energy capacity. Well, we haven't gotten into that, but that sounds pretty cool. Increase critical chance of all psi abilities. We're not really using psi abilities yet. Increases your chance to crit hit. Shroom head is turned into fungal surroundings so well that you recover 15 psi points when picking up mushrooms. Steadfast aim, increase critical hit chance with the pistol by 1%. Well, we're not using the pistol anymore, so... enemies caught. No. Tranquility, reduce action point cost of all psi abilities by 5 while at full health. You can issue and intimidate shouts and attempt to reduce combat readiness of surrounding enemies. All affected enemies will have their offensive skills reduced by amount equal to 35% of your intimidation skill for 3 turns. Cooldown 10 turns. You know what? That sounds pretty cool, but let's look at that other one first. Conditioning, was it? I can't pass that one up just because you reduce the by 10%. That's probably going to save our life. Let's go with that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Look forward to the next episode where we start heading down and trying to figure out what they want us to do next, and also how to get some more life, because that's going to be a definite thing we're going to need to do. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. If you do, please hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to see anything in particular in these games, or you see that I'm forgetting something, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Love to hear from you guys. I'll mention your name if I find it something that I think everybody would be enjoyable to hear about, especially like the I think it was Rob who saw that I was missing a level and I didn't click on it. So again, give him a shout out on this video as well. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.